15 things I wish I knew about Fallout 76 when I first started playing. Did you know your EXP gain is tied to your special stats, specifically intelligence and charisma? Charisma is tied to your experience gain and caps gain from quests and events. Exactly 5% for each point or points in it. 15 charisma means you have 75% more quest and event EXP, plus caps. Intelligence is tied to the XP you get from kills, specifically 2% for each point or points in intelligence. In other words, if you have 50 in intelligence, that's 100% over normal base EXP gain, basically double EXP. You might think that means you should put all your points into charisma, because, well, 5% is more than 2%, right? Well, here's the problem. There is a cap on the maximum amount of EXP you can get from an event or quest, and that cap is 6,000. However, the maximum cap you can get from kills is 4,000. You are not going to reach 4,000 from a kill unless it's a big enemy. You are going to reach 6,000 really often. There's no point going past 30 charisma, in my opinion. There are also two specific perks that buff your charisma and EXP gain. Magnetic Personality, which in a full team gives you an extra 6 charisma, which is 30% over your already base. Inspirational, which gives you an extra 15% EXP in everything, which is equivalent to 7.5 in intelligence. Intelligence is also tied to your scrapping yield, aka how much you get from scrapping weapons, items, yada yada, and gives you a bonus to item condition when crafting. Item condition gets buffed at 5% per point, however scrapping is weird, and you get massive amounts of diminishing returns past 10 points in intelligence. Did you know 90% of people are not subscribed? Well, that's sad. Anyway, back to the video. This game does in fact have a sort of enchanted weapons or legendary weapons. Not like the ones that you find in Fallout 4, however, these ones can range from 1 star to 3 stars, meaning it'll have 3 effects applied to it. The best legendaries include Bloodied and Explosive. Bloodied does more damage the lower your health is, and Explosive does an area effect damage, which is an explosion which ignores all armor. When it comes to damage, the other legendary effect that is right behind Bloodied is considered Junkies. However, you need to have addictions for that, and you can only have a max of 5 addictions in Fallout 76. Normally along with that, you'll go with faster fire rate or reload speed. There are other effects like Two Shot and Furious which make you think they're better than they are, and they imply that they can do up to double or maybe even triple the amount of damage. But that is not the case. Both of them cap out at 60% over normal damage, whereas Bloodied can go up to double the amount of damage. You know, I wouldn't be mad at a new player for thinking that there's a massive global Radaway shortage for how many people are irradiated. But why is everyone irradiated? Do they just like pain? No, in fact, there is a specific legendary armor you can get called Unyielding Armor, which gives you a +3 in all stats bar endurance. Keep in mind, if you're wearing 5 pieces of Unyielding Armor, your arms, your legs, and your chest, that means you get 15 extra special stat points in everything but endurance. That's 30% extra EXP, not to mention another 75% in event EXP and quest EXP and caps gained because of the extra 15 charisma. Right now you might be thinking, hey Jet, that only leaves us at 30 intelligence. That only gives us 60% EXP over normal. Well, yes, you'd be right, a little old Jimmy, but what you're forgetting is I made another video explaining how you can level up to the maximum degree, and that video is right here. I'm not including it in this video because I don't want this video to be 20 minutes long. I hope you can understand. However, if you do want farming guides on how to get certain items from that video, leave it in the comments below. In saying that, here are some suggested perks at the lower levels that should help you out a bit. First few perks to grab. Inspirational. From level 1 to 10, I suggest right out of the vault you grab Inspirational because that's 5% EXP gain. Not to mention you can get 15% by level 3. First Aid because, you know, it's an intelligence perk and it'll help you in the early game. Luck of the Draw because it'll help you with the junk grind and it'll just repair your weapons for you, which is great. Serendipity because, you know, when you're low level you don't have a lot of stim packs and that means it might save you a few lives here and there. Magnetic Personality. Grab that as soon as you can at around level 10 to 20. Scrapper, another one at 10 to 20, it should help you get more steel from guns and more junk in general. Chemist is great because now you can duplicate every drug you make. Mutation perks. I will go into mutations after this, I swear. Starch genes at level 30 to 40, class freak at level 40 to 50, and stranger numbers at level 40 to 50 as well. Also, make sure you grab super duper. It's great. 30% chance to double whatever you craft. Literally anything that you can craft that's not a quest item, you can double. Wait, Jet, why are you suggesting perks that require you to be in a team? I played this game solo. Ah, you poor gamer. Public teams, my friend. Specifically, casual public teams. +4 intelligence, aka 8 extra EXP, and you can even make your own team and still play solo with all these benefits. I personally suggest rushing level 50 so you can grab all the perks and have no restrictions. Then look through them and discover fun and interesting builds afterwards. You can build a lot of fun stuff, but if you're restricted because you're not level 50, well, that's kind of boring. Rushing 50 in charisma and intelligence early game will speed up leveling by a lot. Because then you get legendary perks, and they're amazing. Hell yeah. I have a link below for a full list of the perks and what levels you unlock them. Oh yeah, don't take Rat Sponge, people will hate you. It's most annoying build video coming soon. Okay, now you know the basics, or at least what I would consider the basics, and you know how to get XP pretty fast. Which builds are considered the best for damage? As far as I'm aware, the best weapon builds of the game go like this. Number 1, you have shotguns because of the Gore shotgun. I will explain in another video how to get that. If that's something you want, let me know in the comments below. 2, autos and melee. So basically in tier 2 you've got automatic weapons and melee weapons. You might be thinking, well, why not single shot rifles? They got nerfed a bit ago, so now they do the exact same amount of damage as auto weapons do, but they're slower. Like, much slower. They're actually crap now. Don't use single shot rifles unless you really want to. And at 3, number 3 on tier 3 is big guns. And I think it's in top 3 just because some legacy weapons exist, which if you don't know what a legacy weapon is, it's just a broken weapon with a broken mod that does a broken amount of damage. Basically 10,000 plus infinity damage is what that weapon does. However, they will be nerfed soon along with hacked weapons, so don't worry too much about them. Big guns will probably still stay in that region of tier 3 though. In saying that, if you did at one point play a stealth build, that's fine. Stealth perks fit in literally any build because they can just 2 times, 3 times the amount of damage you're doing with your weapon. So if you like stealth, yeah, you're fine. Now this part's kind of important. I personally suggest you get a pen and paper out and you think about your build. Are you a tank? Are you a DPS? Are you a weird mixture? Make a choice and specialize. It's really hard to make a mixture build. Trust me, I've wasted almost 100 levels on changing stuff. I recommend not doing that. Alright, this is the last part and I'm going to make it as quick as possible because it's getting dangerously close to 10 minutes and I don't like 10-minute videos. Alright, what are mutations? Fallout 76 introduces an amazing feature called mutations. They are very reminiscent of the traits from Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas. Mutations can give you some amazing quote-unquote superpowers. Increased jump height for Marsupial, faster movement speed with Speed Demon, Deadpool, Wolverine syndrome but bad, aka healing factor, don't use healing factor, it's bad. +2 to all stats in teams, aka herd mentality, +6 to your intelligence, egghead, and double the benefits from veggies, herbivore. That's pretty great. The way you can get mutations is by getting radiation without the starched genes perk, or using a craftable serum, which gives you the specific mutation you want. To remove mutations, just use a RatAway and it will remove a random mutation. The best mutations depend on your build, so look into them. However, either way, I personally suggest just getting all of them and using the perk class Freak to remove a lot of the downsides by 75%. This way you get a bunch of powers that you want until you can get enough caps to purchase the exact ones you need. You want to know what the best mutations are for EXP gain? Watch the video. In saying that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, even though it was really hard keeping it below 10 minutes, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.